Trouble in Tennessee, help for Taylor Heineke, and a strong tight end streaming option to monitor. Welcome to the Football Guys Injury Report for Week 4. I'm Chad Parsons. Here's what you need to know heading into Sunday. First, we have A.J. Brown out, as well as Julio Jones out of the lineup for Week 4 in Tennessee. That means Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, who saw 81% of the routes last week with Brown and Jones both missing chunks of the game, is in full focus. We also have Chester Rogers, notable with 55% of the routes. Also, remember that Anthony Firkser is on the tight end streaming radar, as he saw 61% of the routes in Week 1, and he's missed the past 2 weeks, returning in Week 4. This is not a great matchup for wide receivers or tight ends for that matter, as the Jets have been prone to the running game. Derrick Henry should be even more involved than usual, and view Rodgers and Westbrook more like best ball plays in that wide receiver 4 or 5 spectrum for your lineups. Moving over to Washington, Curtis Samuel is back and active off of the short-term IR for Week 4. Diami Brown and Adam Humphries both have been middling with the wide receiver 2 and 3 roles so far this season. This adds potential upside for Taylor Heineke as weapons are improving. The Atlanta matchup is a strong one. They've allowed 8 touchdowns to 0 interceptions on the season and the 6th most points to opposing quarterbacks. View Taylor Heineke in the top 15 quarterbacks by the Football Guys projections heading into the weekend, and Samuel only helps Heineke's streamer case. Over to the tight end position, and we have Gerald Everett on the COVID list. He needs 2 negative tests 24 hours apart. He's running out of time to get cleared for Week 4. You want to monitor Gerald Everett because his 69% route share on the season and 10% target share is up for grabs if he is out. Will Dissly would be the direct benefactor here and a tight end streaming option. Neutral strength of schedule matchup versus the 49ers. And then another tight end situation breaking on Friday is Rob Gronkowski for Tampa Bay's big matchup against New England, doubtful designation. Typically, that's a less than 5% chance to be active. Cameron Brate, not O.J. Howard, has had the big edge as the tight end 2 there with a 4-1 edge in route percentage this season. Tampa Bay is at full health with their notable wide receivers, but Brate is firmly on the streaming list for Week 4 if Gronkowski ends up being inactive, as Gronkowski was a top 5 projected play over at Football Guys. A look ahead for Week 5. We have an injury out of Thursday Night Football with Joe Mixon, a left high ankle sprain. He did not return to the game. This could be on the more minor side. Maybe he avoids the short-term IR, but look for Samaje Perine and Chris Evans, the 2 notable backups there for Cincinnati, to be on that waiver wire option list for Week 5. Also, we're tracking Lamar Jackson's back. He returned to practice on Friday, but it's worth monitoring as Tyler Huntley is that injury-away stash player in Superflex formats that have a decent-sized bench. Make sure to follow Gene Brammel's top-notch injury content throughout the week at footballguys.com with his Monday, midweek, and game day articles updated all the way until kickoff. I'm Chad Parsons. Thanks for watching, and good luck this week.